Welcome back to XYED Mysteries. I'm XYEDKX, and here we explore real stories where survival did not end with escape, but became the key to justice. Tonight's case is not just about a crime, it's about what happens when a survivor refuses to stay silent, even when the truth is dangerous. In November 2007, a young woman named Meredith Kirker was found murdered in her apartment in Perugia, Italy. The crime shocked the country, but what followed would become one of the most controversial investigations in modern criminal history. Living in that apartment was another young woman, a survivor whose testimony, memory, and courage would later help expose the truth. The night that changed everything, the apartment was shared by students. It was ordinary, familiar, safe, until it wasn't. That night, one of the roommates returned home and sensed something was wrong. The air felt heavy. The door was locked. There was silence where there should have been life. When the truth emerged, fear settled into every corner of the apartment. One roommate was gone forever. Another was left to carry the weight of surviving the aftermath. Being a survivor doesn't end when the danger stops. It begins when the questions start. Police interviews stretched for hours. Memories were doubted. Every action was scrutinized. Survivor was not only grieving, she was being tested. She had to recall details through shock, fear, and exhaustion, knowing that any inconsistency could change lives. Still, she spoke. The break in the case. As the investigation continued, one name surfaced repeatedly: Rudy XYED. Evidence began to align. DNA, footprints, timelines. The survivor's testimony helped investigators reconstruct the night with clarity. Her consistency became critical. While theories swirled and media attention exploded, the facts quietly formed a solid path toward the truth. Standing firm under pressure, the world watched as the case became sensationalized. Headlines argued. Opinions clashed. Public judgment replaced patience. Yet the survivor did not change her story. She returned to court. She answered questions again and again. She faced the emotional toll of reliving the worst night of her life. Not for attention, but for accountability. The conviction. In 2008, Rudy XYED was convicted of Meredith Kirker's murder. Verdict was not based on speculation, but on evidence. Consistency, and the bravery of those who refused to let fear rewrite the truth. The survivor's role mattered. Without her cooperation, memory, and resilience, the outcome could have been very different. Why survivor testimony matters. Survivors often hold pieces of truth no evidence can replace. They remember sounds, silences, timing, emotions, and when they choose to speak, despite fear, pressure, and public judgment, justice moves closer. This case reminds us that survival is not passive. It can be powerful. The cost of courage helping convict a criminal does not mean peace arrives instantly. Survivors carry scars long after verdicts are read. But by standing firm, this survivor honored the memory of her friend and ensured that truth outlasted noise. Reflection: justice is rarely loud at first. It begins quietly with one person refusing to look away, and sometimes that person is a survivor. Closing invitation, trademark ending. If this story stayed with you, please like, share, and subscribe to XYED Mysteries. And hit the bell icon, because the next case proves that sometimes the strongest evidence is the courage to speak.